Okay, we are about ready. What the hell? Nope. Nope, why is that having audio? Okay. We are about ready. Let me get my headphones on. And we're almost done with this. We may be able to beat this today. And just get it completely done. Let's go over... Once that's unpaused. Let's go over the achievements very quick. Once I open this up. There we go. We got like 4 achievements. We got... Okay, check. We got the... We got the fighter to level 40. We got the warrior to level 40. I got it to proc. As soon as I put the hero in the party, and I just entered a battle, that procced. So, good. We beat the 5th Parcheesi track. Like, we got to the goal. And, if we scroll all the way to the bottom, reunite with our resurrected father. Yeah. 2 achievements left, as you can see. We need to get the hero to level 60. And we need to defeat Zoma without the use of the Light Orb. That's all that's left. Now, I'm at level 59. That's all. 1 more level. I did that on purpose, so we could get the final level on stream. At least, I hope it's the final level we're gonna need. We're gonna start with just a little bit of grinding around here. Just get to level 60. After that, we're gonna go after Zoma. Obviously not by ourselves. The strategy for Zoma is gonna be a little bit different. When you don't get rid of the Shroud for Zoma, he has way higher stats. Like, I think it's comparable to God Dragon. In terms of attack and defense. You know what? I may double check. We'll do that. We're good there. Let me check stats real quick. Let me compare them. So, okay. In terms of agility and defense, God Dragon and Zoma are tied. 255 speed, 350 defense. However, Zoma Shrouded, or Shrouded Zoma, has an extra 100 points in attack. So instead, God Dragon has 400 attack, Zoma has 500. So he's going to be a lot stronger. Our strategy will mostly be 2 people are going to spam Sage of Stone 24/7. And 1 character is going to attack. And one of my mages is going to be buffing. Whether it's defense, insulate, or by-kill. But however, Zoma has Disruptive Wave. And he spams that a lot. So it might be worth just trying to get by-kill on the entire time. I don't know. We'll see. I did not go to the 5th Parcheesi track to get another light, a shimmering dress. That could have been useful. Come on. Oh. Yeah, I could have tried to get another shimmering dress to help out. I'm hoping we'll just be okay. Really? I was gonna start using Sage of Stone, but he had to get a crit. Okay. Again, this level grinding will go a lot faster. If the achievement doesn't proc, I think we just need to gather the team and get into a random battle. I think that's all we need to do. You know, now that I'm kind of thinking about it, if you're relying on By-Kill, maybe Falcon Sword will deal more damage. Because each individual hit is powered up. So maybe that will just ultimately do more damage than a single hit of the King's Sword. I am not sure on that. It's too bad the second hit of Falcon Sword doesn't automatically go to a different target. It's too bad. The problem with training here at this high level is that the monsters are constantly running away. At least not these ones. There we go. 7,000 EXP. Yeah, luckily, it's not going to take that long. And I still have the Lucky Shoes equipped. So that'll speed this up just a little bit. So, one thing I'm thinking of for... I'm thinking the Sage of Stones will go to Victor and Anne. It's either that or Victor and me, the hero. Because I want someone to be the main attacker. And Anne has a high chance of getting crits, so there's a good reason to consider Anne doing that. But I think we're going to start with having the hero be the one to defeat Zoma. It's just more fitting. So, Victor and Anne is just going to spam Sage of Stones the entire time. Madison is going to be the one that's going to spam buffs. We could give Madison the new armor that cuts MP cost. But I have a feeling that the dragon robe or the shimmering dress will be better. I just don't know. I don't know how hard this is going to be. The thing is, like, I'm trying to think with God Dragon. God Dragon, we're kind of doing similar strategies against God Dragon, except God Dragon has more HP than Zoma, but Zoma's able to... What? Okay, we're talking about like a 3,000 HP difference between Zoma and God Dragon, but I think Zoma has a regen effect. So we gotta be able to keep up with the damage. Well, I gotta try. Never mind. Too bad I can't compare. But that was 121. 147. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about Falcon Sword. Right now I believe the hero's the only one that can use the Falcon Sword. The warrior can't use it for whatever reason. Yeah, more of those fights will speed things up. If we beat this very quickly, I don't know what we're gonna do. Man, Darth Bear's just running away. Like a little bitch. Just sees a nearly level 60 character and be like, oh, I'm not fighting that. With the freaking wrecking flail? Oh yeah, we're not making this. See, those two had the right idea. Makes me wonder if Zoma's castle is a better spot at this point. My character doesn't have nearly enough strength in comparison to Victor. So I'm not taking out as much as I should be. Well, 4 wyverns is still 7,000. That's still a good amount. Yeah, summon the reinforcements. I don't think Zoma can cast... He can cast Crackle and Bounce. So, yeah, you don't want to use offensive magic on him. You know what? Yeah, you don't want to cast offensive magic. And also, Zoma, I think, is guaranteed to attack twice per turn, whereas Zenwan can attack once. Oh, maybe they could both sometimes just attack once. I don't know. It's been a while since we fought Zoma. Maybe it's still a chance of only attacking one time, but Zoma is capable of attacking twice. There we go. Level 60. Only took not even 20 minutes. And we got the achievement proc. Didn't even get that many good stuff. Well, at least the achievement proc even though I'm by myself. Alright. Let's get the party back. Okay. I really... I don't know how long it's going to take to beat Zoma. If we manage to beat Zoma this quickly, I have no clue what we're going to do. Wait, Anne has more defense than Victor? Victor just has way more HP. I guess the agility is helping with that. Okay, and let's get Madison. There we go. Perfect. Do I need the gold? I don't think I need the gold. Not really. Let's go ahead and deposit it all, basically. I don't need it. Okay. Let's rearrange stuff. So first of all, the flail we'll give to Victor. I may consider giving it to Madison, though. As a, if Madison occasionally just gets a chance to use a physical attack, I may do that. We shall equip the King's Sword. We'll keep the Falcon Sword just in case. Sage's Stone will give to... one to Victor, one to Madison. Okay, let me look in here. Sacred Talisman. Actually, I think I'm done with Lucky Shoes. I think I'm done. Luck is okay. Thor Sword, I will give 1 to Victor. You have to be able to equip it, I think. No, I think we only can use the 1. I don't need Thunder Sword. Orochi Sword. I can't. Well, I might as well give 1 to Victor anyway. For some of the other boss fights. Gale Bandana will give to me, because I will want it. I will want it for when we actually fight Zoma. Goddess Ring, that's the Wisdom, which we won't need. Sage Stone will give to Madison. Vivify Staff goes to Anne. I believe that's all we need. Because we could use the... We could give the Goddess Ring to Madison, but Madison's not going to be using magic. I could get a Strength Ring and give that to me instead. But for now, I think we're going to just stick with this. I think we're just going to stick with this. So, I have no items to cast, which is fine. I'm just using physical attacks. We'll have the Gale Bandana for when I fight Zoma. Sage Stone, Thor Sword, Orochi Sword, Vivify Staff for now, and Sage Stone. Okay. Let's go to Dharma. We are going to heal up and save. Then we'll be ready to fight Zoma. 8 gold. Really cheap. 2 gold per person. Very cheap in. Make a save. Alright. Now to the trek to Zoma Castle. Yes, I will continue on my journey. Return to Rumudar. Let's go. No Light Orb is needed, but it's gonna be a lot harder. I think we can basically just all fight. Thanks, Anne. Yeah, we still want to fight, you know, get whatever EXP we can. Who knows, maybe someone could get a level. Maybe we'll fight metal slimes. See, very simple. Yeah, each person's getting 1,400 EXP from that entire fight versus the 7,000 that a single character could have gotten. I wasn't too sure if it's how this was EXP was listed, but now that I've fought with the solo characters, it says each companion receives that amount. It already gave them the split EXP. So when we got like the 10,000 from Metal Slime, I wasn't sure if it's like, oh, you split it in a fourth again, or if it already split it in 4. Yeah, it's good to know that if you actually want to get level grinding done, going solo is not the worst idea. And luckily, getting to Zoma won't be that bad. We are overpowered. We are definitely overpowered. And again, I still have a bunch of seeds I can use. You know what? Hold on. Let me go ahead and use Step Guard. And you know what? I am going to grab that Goddess Ring. Give it to Madison for a little bit. That way, Madison will stay at full MP. I can live without getting ideal level ups for a little bit. Okay. Yeah, look how little damage that did. It's so nice finally having Step Guard. You know what? Let's use the Sage Stone. I'm surprised Anne didn't take him down herself. I think Step Guard wears off whenever you enter a new room or something. I think that's how it works. Okay. Balrog has a chance to insta-kill. And it's just Line Roar. Yeah, it didn't matter which way we went. We just gotta get to the center anyway. I might as well have Madison keep everyone healed. $15 damage, 35 damage. Okay, so 35 damage was basically what we were looking at. You know, there must be a way to get breath resistance through stats. Because I thought I remembered that flame breath being way more dangerous. Yeah, I thought that flame breath did way more damage. And if it was true, I mean, Victor would have to be the one we would have to look at, the 35. Victor doesn't have a piece of equipment that lowers breath damage. So, if there is some sort of, maybe high wisdom reduces magic damage, but that doesn't sound right. Step Guard. It's so nice having Step Guard again. And by again, I mean just at all in this game. Alright, it was up, up, right, 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 left, left. Oh, it alternates. We're gonna go up, right, right, left, left. There we go. We go down the first hallway. See, these enemies aren't even a challenge anymore. Look how much damage I'm doing. Again, I have the Falcon Sword because you never know. You have no clue. The Falcon Sword could be better than using the King's Sword, especially if we're using by-kill. Oh, did we get the preemptive? I think we did. Okay. Yeah, I know what I'm getting rid of. Get out of here. Okay, no one needed healing, but who knew? There was a chance he could have gone first. 51 ice breath damage. Wait, that's the thing. That's not severe ice breath. That's something to consider. That wasn't severe. Which I believe Zoma has. Perfect. Okay, head back up. And basically just goes first all the time. Gets the KO. Okay, I think we're back to full health. But we are not... Yeah, we're getting hit. Wow, 116 damage from Blazemos. You know what? I'm gonna use Heal Us. After that Blazemos, might as well. I'm getting my MP back anyway. Okay. I want you to attack the sword guy. I want you to attack the Archmage. I want to stop potential revives. And got hit twice, but... or, never mind. Got hit more than that, but still. We'll be okay. Good. All right. We're here. We still need to fight, you know, his lackeys. Yeah, I still haven't learned my lesson, even though I won. Alright. First things first, it's King Hydra. We can start with an Orochi sword. And I might as well just spam Sage of Stone. We've fought King Hydra plenty of times. Yeah, he's not much of a threat anymore. At least not now he doesn't have access to buy kill. Thanks to not being paired up with, what was it, King Troll? One of the troll guys. This ain't that bad. I can have Madison use magic, because I don't think there are enemy encounters in this area, so I could just walk around to get my MP back. So that's not a big deal. It's just King Hydra is not that hard. With how many times we've fought in you. There we go. See? Easy. How's it hanging? We're almost done, Hot Corn Dog. Oh, ad break, of course. Soul of Veramos. So, I forget. Can we get Zap on you? I forget. Let me try Stop Spell. Actually, no. I'm gonna start with Buy Kill. Start getting Buy Kills. I will get my MP back. Unaffected. That could have just been a bad run. I don't know. But yeah, Hot Corn Dog, we are almost done. Whether or not I beat Zoma is a different story, but we are almost done. Let me try that one more time. Let me get that going. Oh, I should have gone with Sage of Stone. Yeah, so I got the hero to level 60 at the very beginning. You know, that didn't take much. I already got him to level 59 on my own time. And now we have to beat Zoma, the final boss, without using the Light Orb to weaken him. So, he's gonna be stronger than God Dragon. In a lot of ways. So, it's gonna be a little bit tough. Just a little bit. But of course, you know, because we gotta fight Zoma, we gotta fight his lackeys in front first. But yeah, how's it going, Hot Corn Dog? I think everyone's at full health, so all I'll do is I'll set up Increase. I have a Goddess Ring, so Madison's gonna get MP back by just walking. 281, 82, 84. What's your MP cap? 86? Alright. See? Madison has max MP now. Alright, I don't think we could have really done anything with this guy. I think we just physically attack him. I will start with Increase, though. Trying to get EXP in Fallout 4 without using glitches on purpose. Oh, so the intended way. Where you accidentally hit glitches. And it just happens. Okay, I'll cast Buy Kill. One increase will be enough. Thank you, Anne, for the crit. Set up another Buy Kill. There we go. And I might as well go for Sage of Stone. If the deck claw falls through the world's floor, there's not much I can do to not make that happen. Exactly! If it just happens to clip through the floor in the exact right way, that you totally did not lead him there on purpose. To make him fall through the floor. You know, you totally didn't do that on purpose. But yeah, I didn't really do all that much yesterday, other than the little bit of level grinding that I did for this. Okay, we're at Zoma. We've taken care of all his lackeys. Heal up Anne. Heal up Madison. Okay, first things first. We need to get Madison's MP back. The strategy is we're going to have my character be the one attacking all the time. You know, he's the hero. Might as well let him be the hero. He has the Gale Bandana for speed and defense, technically. We have access to the Falcon Sword if needed, because that might be the better strategy. There's a new mechanic in Strike Force. It was originally for late game players, but now it's going to start affecting me shortly. Very nice. Yeah, I've still been booting it up and getting gear. But other than that, I've barely been going through the story because I really just been focusing on the auto battle and getting gear. Anyway, Victor, This is basically going to be what he has. He's going to spam Sage of Stone the entire time. You are going to give your Sage of Stone to Anne. And let's make sure to swap that around. So, because we're only going to want one person attacking at all times, Anne and Victor are going to spam Sage of Stone the entire time. Madison is going to get buffs on my character the entire time. Basically, buy kill, increase, and insulate. That's all I care about. However, Zoma loves spamming Disruptive Wave. So I don't know how often we're going to get some of those other buffs. I think we're going to prioritize buy kill. I need my MP back. Just going to keep running back and forth until I max out Madison's MP. I could equip Madison with the armor that cuts MP cost. But we're just going to try the strategy right now. It was 286, I believe. 286. There we go. Okay. Let's go for it. So yeah, what's this mechanic I'll have access to, Hawkhorn Dog? Alright. So, Zoma with the Shroud up, without using the Light Orb. He's immune to every status effect. I mean, even when you get rid of the Shroud, he's not... Like, you couldn't hit him with Sap. You could only hit him with Sap. He has 100% resistance to all other magic spells. So don't even bother. We're not even going to get the actual true final boss music. That's sad. Ice Breath. Okay, Victor's going to get hit a lot with that, but you know what? We could probably live with that. Ouch. That's not as bad as I thought. Okay. So, his agility is at 255, and his defense is at 350, which are tied with God Dragon. However, let's try to get Insulate. However, he has an extra 500 points in attack, so he has 500 attack. I didn't get Insulate off, did I? No, I didn't. He can attack twice per turn, as we see. Okay. He, Cold Breath, attacks twice. Apparently, he has a regen. He can heal somewhere between 90 and 110 HP, apparently. Every turn. I need increase. And he has Disruptive Wave. And he just loves using it. So I highly doubt we're going to get mini buffs. I highly doubt we're going to get mini buffs out of this. And he can cast Bounce, so no magic. Okay. Now we're gonna try Insulate. Yeah, he has capped speed, so he's most likely gonna go first. But as long as he doesn't spam Disruptive Wave, we're fine. Okay. I have all the buffs I really care about. So, I'll just have Madison attack to save MP until he uses Disruptive Wave. I'm doing... Ooh, 92 damage? Is that all? Is that all I'm doing? That might not be enough. Okay, hold on. If 92 damage is all I'm doing, let's try another buy kill. Never mind, there's Disruptive Wave. Madison's dead. Oh, great. Okay. Well, that was not a part of the plan. You know what? Victor, just go ahead and use revive. We're gonna need it. I hate it when he just uses that twice. Okay. Buy kill. Let's get that going. I didn't realize how much damage my character was doing after buy kill. I don't think it's enough. There's 114 damage. That's good. Let's try that again. Let's try another buy kill, see if it stacks. Never mind, there's Disruptive Wave. He loves casting it. Yeah, 160. So, you got your hands on the last minute. Oh, wait. Last minute legendary rifle. It's debated the best sniper. You need to get science and your last level on gun nut to max it out. Very nice. How long is that going to take to do? Okay, Ice Breath again. We're gonna find out if buy kill stacks. So there was 90. I think I'll just go ahead and attack just in case. I don't know. There's Snowstorm. Honestly, I'd rather have him cast Snowstorm. $110. It doesn't seem like... I think that just could have been a range. I don't think it stacks. So... Wait. Sage of Stone, Sage of Stone. I don't think it stacks, so I'm gonna get Insulate. I think the order is buy, kill, insulate, increase of priority for buffs. So I'm assuming he actually has the regen. That could have just been a NES thing. Wait, did I? I want to double check. Sage of Stone, Sage of Stone. Increase. Disruptive Wave. Okay. Now if he decides to use a physical attack, it's not that bad. Buy kill. Why does this seem... Oh, that could just be a weaker breath attack. Or it's a range, I don't know. Because I don't know why. Victor seems to be taking less damage. But I'm pretty sure Insulate is not there anymore. Okay. Set up Insulate. Snowstorm, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I cannot afford to get Anne to attack. She has to say Sage of Stone. And we've gotten all the buffs I would want. So I'll let Madison attack. There's Disruptive Wave. You need more levels to invest one more into intelligence and then science. You need to be level 39 to get the final level of gun nut. So you need 5 more levels. I don't know how long... I do not know how long that's going to take you. But that doesn't sound too bad. Start with buy kill. Yeah, 133. That's what I was worried about. The other option is to not even worry about the other stat buffs. And just get buy kill on Madison and just attack. It's late. I'm not sure. But I do know we cannot... we can't hit him with spells. Okay. Increase. Take about 10 to 12 miscellaneous quests. We're killing high-level enemies. And they're kind of hard to find, so quest it is. I guess. If you just happen to find a high-level enemy, take advantage of it, though. Okay. Let's have Madison attack. Disruptive Wave. Maybe I should just only bother with buy kill. Because I don't know how much the other buffs are actually helping me. Let Madison deal at least some extra chip damage. Maybe that's what I'll do. Actually, I do. You know what? I think I want to make a comparison. So let's see. Dang it, of course I went first. Got the healing done first. Dang it. 2 ice breaths. Okay, so 138. If I go with the Falcon Sword instead, I know it's a range. This is bad. This is bad due to turn order. Madison's not making this. Dang it. Okay, nope, not worth it. Falcon Sword is too weak, even with buy kill. Because I'm pretty sure it's not tied to the weapon, it's tied to the character. Let's cast another revive. And just hope it works out. Disruptive Wave. Sage of Stone. Buy kill. The other option is I cast Speed Up. But while that does increase my defense ever so slightly, it makes me more likely to go first, but Zoma's already very fast. I don't think it will matter. The mechanic in Marvel Strike Force is called Overpowered. Okay. Snowstorm, we're fine. If you reach the right requirements, you'll get an OP tier. Some game modes don't have it. A lot of PvP does. Makes it so if you're at least 1 OP level above the enemy, that character does 50% more damage and get 50% more focus. Oh, so it's the strong get stronger. Okay. Yeah, so the strong get stronger. Okay, got it. Wow. Victor took a lot of damage there. Yeah, I'm just gonna have Madison do some chip damage. And this is why I was considering giving Madison the flail. Originally needed to be level 90, but they lowered it to 60. So I got about, like, 12 levels to get there. Yeah, I got about 12 levels to go for that. I might need to heal Victor with a full heal. Yeah, he's getting too low. He doesn't have a way to get ice breath resistance. Oh wait, was there a disruptive wave at some point? Oh. Okay. There we go. I probably missed it. Ice breath. But it's mostly better for PvP, right, Hot Corn Dog? So just, you know what? Let's get a full heal on Victor. Disruptive wave? You know what? I'll take it. Victor wouldn't have survived. I made the right call somehow. I somehow made the correct call there. Okay, bye kill. Victor's the only one that's having trouble keeping up with healing because he doesn't have any breath resistance. Okay. It's only good for the whales who've been in the game the longest, of course. Okay, so you know what? I'd rather deal with Snowstorm. Again, I'm more scared of breath. Ice breath than Snowstorm. I have no idea if I'm actually doing good or not. Because if he does have a regen, I might just be near the beginning of his HP, for all I know. If he has regen, I'm basically might be only doing like 10 damage to him. Like per round. There's Disruptive Wave. Another Ice Breath. Okay. Sage of Stone, Sage of Stone, bye kill. They are going to add it to more PvE game mode, so any leaderboards or min-maxers are screwed. Ah, okay. That sounds like a decent balance thing. It's PvP where it's going to really just be the strongest are going to stay strong. Or, you know, the ones that spend all the money are going to stay strong, you know. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Yeah, the alternative is to let Anne be the one to attack, because she has a higher chance of critting more often, and that probably would help. Okay. We got a Disruptive Wave, so let's use a bye kill. Yeah, I'm probably just wasting a lot of MP by just trying to set up all these buffs. At least God Dragon doesn't seem to spam bye kill that often. Zoma just... It's Zoma's favorite spell. And you know, even though Zoma technically has an MP pool, he has like, I think 255 MP, it only affects Snowstorm. Doesn't have... And bounce, technically, but that only happened once. Yeah, I don't think this challenge is not possible with just one character. Just trying to do this. This will not work. But yeah, Hot Corn Dog and Strike Force, I've really only been continuing on with, like, the story whenever I feel like I'm needing more stages to get more materials. It's like, oh, I only have one stage for this type of material, and I'm gonna need a lot more access, so... Yeah, I'll finally move on with the plot just so I have access to it. But I've mainly just been getting gear from auto battles. Victor might need a full heal. Oh! Did I need to buy kill? I think I needed to use buy kill. That's better. Sage of Stone, Sage of Stone. And you know what? I think I need to use a full heal on Victor. I think he needs it. Geared up anyone? No. I'm really just kind of focusing on, like, the two teams. Like, the Sinister Six team and the X-Men team. And Punisher. So, like, I really just focus only on those guys. I need another buy kill. I just kind of wanted, like, one team to kind of use so I could go through the story a little bit easier. And just kind of be brain dead as I move along. And like you told me, I did swap out Shocker for Kraven. Although, I do think if I happen to get Rhino somehow, I think he would be better to have instead of, like, Lizard or something. Oh, now that I powered up Lizard a bit, I think he has a taunt buff. Oh, Rhino's not as good as Lizard? Huh. He seemed like he would be good. Never mind. Although, based on what you're saying, I think I would want Green Goblin, right? Like, Green Goblin would be pretty good to put in the party. He's good in war, but Lizard has more versatility. Oh, okay. Oh, Lizard can steal buffs. I see. Okay. Yeah, I can see the use in that. Oh, no. They both went first. That's not what we needed. Not when they were at full health. Well, I have Doc Ock. I just need Green Goblin. Oh, right. The Battle Royale that I forgot. Oh, Madison didn't make it again. Okay, Victor, you gotta revive. Disruptive Wave, fine. Sage of Stone, Sage of Stone. Buy kill. Again, I have no clue if I'm gonna make this. Sage of Stone, attack. Even though I probably should full heal Victor. Snowstorm. Yeah, I should full heal. Heal all. Okay. Who are you attacking? Of course you hit Victor. You know, after I basically full healed him. Whatever. Disruptive Wave. Again, I have no clue how well I'm even doing. I almost wish that there was another Sage of Stone that Madison could just use when I don't need to use buffs. Is Victor dead? Oh, he survived. But he's gonna need another heal. Okay. At least Zoma's attacking first, before Massa gets the full heal. Good. So yeah, why does Green Goblin and Doc Ock, like those two, make Sinister Six work? I know Doc Ock can summon other Sinister Six members, and that's why I think he's pretty good. Do I need... No, I don't need buy kill. I could just attack. There's where buy kill would have been nice. Kill. Yeah, I know Doc Ock can summon other Sinister Six members, and it just fills up your team. But what about Green Goblin? What does he do? Okay. They're just doing a little extra chip damage. Nice breath. I'm running low on MP. I have wizard rings in the bag that I could give to Madison. Just to revive MP and maybe give one to Victor just in case. Sage of Stone, buy kill. I don't know what to do. Snowstorm, this is bad. And I don't think Masson made it. Nope. Dang it. It's because Zoma went first. Revive. Disruptive wave. Victor's running low on MP, but Anne has the Vivify staff, so at least someone can attempt to heal. There we go. I have no clue how far we are. I almost wish there was a Libra spell. Okay, good. Sometimes I'm getting, like, screwed over just purely on turn order alone. Basically, when the Sage's Stones are activating. Sometimes I need to wait till after he attacks, but sometimes I need to go before. But he has a unit with Doc Ock is strong. Okay, anytime the enemy team attacks, he counterattacks the attack and anyone adjacent to the attack. Okay, so it applies a ton of damage as well. So they can't cleanse the debuffs. Okay. He just hits hard overall, applying defense down along the way. Very nice. I think Vulture seems to be a pretty good unit. So right now, I would say it's Doc Ock. I would probably swap out Kraven for Green Goblin if I ever got Green Goblin. Because, I don't know, Mysterio seems good. Vulture seems good. Lizard, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, right now it's Doc Ock, Mysterio, Lizard, Vulture, and Kraven. Out of those 5, who would you swap out for Green Goblin? Attention. I don't know if he used Disruptive Wave. Well, now he did. We already got by kill. Kraven is damage dealer as well. Who else to apply buffs for you? So replace Kraven for Green Goblin. Okay. So Kraven just does similar stuff to Green Goblin. Okay. I'll keep that in mind whenever I do get Green Goblin. Okay, that helps. Kraven flips the buffs. Alright. Flips buffs to debuffs. Okay. At least when he uses Disruptive Wave, that just means there's one less attack. Okay. I am just like... Right now, this is just such an unknown right now. Or how well I'm doing. Okay, Disruptive Wave. Also, no one has gotten a crit. Granted, there's only like one person attacking at a time, but still. I wouldn't mind knowing how much damage Anne can deal. That way I could get an idea. Because Anne might be better. Yeah. Good, we got at least some healing. Good, both. Because I don't like that range. It's like somewhere between 90 damage and like 130 for my character. I'm not a fan of that. I could give my character the strength boosting seeds and just dump them all in my character and see how well it goes. HP. I just gotta really hope. Yeah, that's all. That's it. Just really hope. Okay, Disruptive Wave. That's one attack. Sage Stone, buy a kill. Two ice breaths. Madison, you're cutting it very close lately. Okay. I almost need a Disruptive Wave just so Madison can catch up with healing. But yeah, the other team is the X-Men team. The Nightcrawler, what was it? Forge, Cyclops. What were the other ones? There were two others. Sunspot. And... that's how much you know I barely use these guys. Yeah, I forget what the other one I work on is. But it's like that full X-Men team. So that's why I use them, because I just happen to have all the characters. And I also do work on Punisher. I try to power him up because he's good. But basically every other character I just kind of ignore. Well, at least if he does a physical attack against Victor, he gets hurt himself. That does help a little bit. Oh, come on, game. Kill. I am almost out of MP. Like, I'm getting there. I would have lasted longer if I really just only did buy kill and nothing else. Snowstorm. Oh my god. This is awful. Come on, physical attack. Let's go. At least Victor's surviving. Disruptive Wave. That's another buy kill that I need to do. Sage Stone. Buy kill. He's not bad with, but with the amount of buffs my Sinister 6 is throwing out already, I'm gonna need damage dealers. Yeah, Vulture is a pretty decent damage dealer, but yeah, it sounds like I'll need Green Goblin. You know, Lizard does okay. Because he just starts with a I hit everyone on the field move. At the very least, it's helping throughout, like, the main campaign. You know? At least for now. That's all I care about at the moment. Oh no, he went first. Madison is, well... Oh, wow. I'm surprised. I am actually really surprised. And there's Disruptive Wave. I would love to be able to just, like, have a cheat available. Be like, hey, how much HP does this guy have now? Because we've been here for a while. Blizzard isn't a damage dealer, he's a control tank. He's meant to take buffs away from enemies and then start tanking immediately on turn 1. Right. Well, for right now, he's my damage dealer, other than Vulture. Vulture's the main damage dealer. But, like, for going through the plot right now, and since my gear is overpowered, Hot Corn Dog, Blizzard just does a decent job at doing damage. But yeah, I could definitely tell he's more of a tank. Or he will be, anyway. Because when he does that move, when he hits everyone, I have it powered up to enough where he just gets healed when he does that per enemy he hits. Vulture has been good since his rework. Oh, okay. Yeah, Vulture's just pretty solid, and he's fast. You know? He's a glass cannon. The only thing that annoys me about Vulture is that stupid, like, idle animation that just eats up time. It literally just wastes time. That Vulture's idle animation where he spreads his wings, it makes all characters look at him, and you just have to sit there and wait until you just need to sit there and wait until it's someone else's turn. But that's like the only thing that annoys me about Vulture. You're eventually gonna have to click 3 times speed, else you're gonna run out of time on some mode. Oh, right, there are time limits, I forgot. Yeah, probably. Since Arena, or no, Alliance Raids has time limits. I didn't even think about like ×3 for something like that. Kill. More ice breath. Okay. How much is by kill? 6? I could cast 2 more by kills. That's it. That's all I got. Spire Society is being replaced, but they have so many animations it was annoying. Ah. They're one of the best teams, but yet with their idle animations, they just eat up time. Yeah, I bet. Disruptive Wave. Okay. Well, I have a feeling I'm not making it, so we'll set up by kill. Oh my god, Victor, you're already almost dead. Okay. I'm just gonna treat this as seriously as possible and just see if I could clutch out a win. But I don't think I will be able to. If I gave Madison a wizard's ring to get MP back, I could do that. But I kind of felt like this round was more of a test run. There's Disruptive Wave. Last by kill. That's it. I just gotta play this out, basically. I don't really know what else I could do. For right now, let's just treat it seriously. And of course he's going first, so Madison's probably not going to survive. Yep, Madison did not survive. You know, Madison's the only one that's died. Kind of funny. I did not think... Like, I thought Victor probably would have died a couple times, but I think I got lucky with some full heals and such. Okay. Since we are gonna lose... 89... Anne's doing 89 damage. So Anne is just stronger. $64. Anne has a bigger range of damage. I just wanted to try with the hero. But it's clear it's not good enough. I do think he might have a regen. Yeah, I can't do anything, just attack. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to keep up with healing. Now that's actually a good thing, because I don't have any buffs on me. I could revive Madison, but it's not going to do all that much. Madison isn't going to deal much damage to him. Now I want him to spam Disruptive Wave. Okay, heal us all. Anne's dead. Alright, it's just up to us two now. I mean, I could revive Anne, but it's just up to me and Victor. And now just me, because Victor should try to heal. Ugh. A very long fight for basically nothing. Disruptive Wave. Well, I'll keep trying. I still have full heals that I can use. I can fight one more time. Heal all. There it is. So that was like an hour that just kind of went to waste. I mean, look, I knew this was going to be tough. But I didn't realize how tough this was going to be. Okay. First, I need to try to get revives. Not enough MP. Oh. Remains lifeless. That was a waste. Remains lifeless. Came back to life after 20 attempts. Okay. Investing in the Illuminati team since you're stuck in Dark Dimension 8. And read them with X-Men and the Frost, and the Ancient One is able to get through it more easily. Ad break ends in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, the ad's done. Let me go ahead and give that back to Madison. You know what? Do that, I guess. So is Emma Frost and Ancient One just really good for Dark Dimension 8 specifically? Or is it just better to have them going forward? Okay. So that wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. We have options. Let me go ahead and clip that for now. We have options. First of all, Falcon Sword, not useful. Even with Bykill. I could give the Wrecking Flail over to Madison for more potential damage. However, I think Anne should be the one fighting. Anne has 229 strength. Look at that. An attack of 324. So, and with her higher chance of getting crits, because it's based on her level, I think Anne is our best shot. So maybe we'll have Anne be the main damage dealer of the team. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to save. I want to save first. I may reset the save if this doesn't work. I'm going to go ahead and go into my bag, and we are going to just use my strength seeds and stuff. Since Anne's going to be the main attacker, we're just going to dump all the strength seeds into Anne. She's already strong. Let's make her stronger. And I can reset my save if needed. I just want to see if this is going to work. She's only getting like 1 point, but it's a range of 1 to 3. You know, if I actually want to utilize these seeds more effectively, I would save Scum. Oh, I gave one to me by accident. That's fine. I need it anyway. They'll be good for other Dark Dimensions, but 8 requirements in the section. In the section you're in is global heroes. It's just that they'll be better going forward. Okay. By 3 points. Anne's capped? Anne's capped at the strength of 255. I didn't even realize there was that was the cap. Right, duh. Okay. Well, I might as well use the rest of these on me. Because why not? Well, Anne's capped with strength. And this is why we save our stuff for later. Okay, Lux Seed. Honestly, that only affects status effects. None of us really have that issue, so I'm not going to... Building my best units for Dark Dimension 1. I'll worry about Dark Dimension eventually once I get to it. I'm not worried about it right now. Life Nut, that's HP. Madison could use that a little bit, actually. But I'll probably give some to Madison, then give some more to Anne, probably. Give more to Madison, really. Do that. And then I think one more to Madison, the rest goes to Anne. And again, I think the cap HP is 999. Alright. Agility Seed. Affects our speed and our defense. And since Anne is going to be the main one, I want her to be super fast. Actually, let me check something. What's her agility? You know what? She's going to cap out very quickly. She's going to cap. And, you know, if we get more than 1 point, you know. Increased by 1 point. Jeez, Anne, you're not getting the good agility boosts. Okay, we have 3 left. 2. I still have 2. Anne's capped. I'll give the rest to me. There we go. Okay, what else do we got? Stamina. Who cares about stamina? I'll throw them all with Madison, though. If we get a level up, she kind of needs the HP boost. Alright. I think that's all that I really care about. Mystic Nut, that's MP. If I give them all to Madison, that means we'll have more uses of Bi-Kill. Yeah, that's way more uses of Bi-Kill. Alright. I think that's it. Other than my Wisdom Seeds, which affect my MP magic damage. But I don't really care at that point. So, let me check something. What is my best attacking accessory? Strength. Okay, there we go. The Mighty Armlet. Where is it? It's probably not under Mighty Armlet. Maybe Strength Ring. Not Angry Tattoo. That does give you a 8 strength. But let's see. Okay. Hero Ring. That might be it. Plus 15 strength. Yep, that's it. Not yet. Alright. So, with Anne maxed out on strength and agility, Anne has the best... She has the strongest attack and, well, probably the best defense. She has way more defense than Victor, that's for sure. But Victor has a ton more HP to make up for it. Yep. I am gonna rely on Anne. Let's go ahead and try that again. Okay, one thing I want to double check very quick. No, you just equip the Goddess Ring. I don't think we need to bother with the Garter Belt. You can keep the Garter Belt for now. Wrecking Flail. Okay, we're fine. I would say use my Mutant Punisher team. Nightcrawler. Oh, yeah, Gambit was the other one. Nightcrawler, Gambit, Sunspot, Punisher, and... Wait, Forget, is that an actual X-Men character? Because there was Forge and Cyclops. Yeah, how did I forget Gambit? You meant Forge, okay. So you're saying swap out Cyclops for Punisher and use that team? For what mode? I don't know if it would matter. Can I do... What's the one I'm thinking of? Oh, never mind. I thought there was a... Oh, it's... This one. It's, Tiptoe. Not that it would matter. Okay, for Dark Dimension specifically, try using that team. I'll keep that in mind. I don't know when I'll get to Dark Dimension, but I'll try to keep that in mind. Okay, if this doesn't go well, then I can reset my save and get all the seeds back. I just gotta hope this works out. Anne has the strongest weapon she could get. She has max strength and max speed. She has good equipment. Or just all of her best equipment that she could ever equip in the first place. Stun guard. And she has a better crit rate. All that combined, and we'll just only use buy kill. I gotta hope that's enough. I just gotta hope that all combined together is good enough for Zoma. Because he hits hard. Again, Zoma must have a regen, because he only has like 4,500 HP. He must have a regen. And I was basically doing the same or a similar strategy with God Dragon. And God Dragon has almost double the amount of HP Zoma has. But yet, God Dragon doesn't have a regen, so Zoma must have one. I just probably wasn't outputting enough damage to keep up. That's probably what was happening. And what I'll do is, I'll give the Wrecking Flail to Madison. So, if Madison needs to attack, you know, when she's attacking, she could deal at least more damage. You know, but maybe she could deal 30 damage. I don't know. Yes, and get that crit rate. Yeah, one option I could do is just train Anne and by herself and give her a few more levels. So that way we up her crit rate. Okay. Dang it. My bad. I wasn't paying attention. Press the button one too many times and I had to take a guess. This one is that way and that way. Good. Yeah, I don't know what else we could do. Come on, Victor. Dang it. Again, getting to full health right before Zoma's not that bad. Madison has the Goddess Ring, gets MP back. And you know what I could do? I could give Madison a Wizard's Ring. And I might give Victor one too. just in case for some reason I just run out of MP with this, where I'm only using by kill and maybe a full heal if needed. Dang, it worked out anyway. But I wanted the heal. Man, I hope I could defeat Zoma today. That'd be nice. It's literally the last thing we need to do. Yeah, I don't know what else we could do. I mean, I could try to beat God Dragon again. I think if we manage to beat him... Well, we'll get one more wish for the sexy personality book. But I think he gives you a bunch of seeds each time we beat him going forward after that. Which, it helps with grinding in a way. So that's something we could consider. Don't know. Don't know why there was like no music there for whatever reason. Perfect. Oh, come on. That did not take that long. There we go. Yeah, I just don't think I was doing nearly enough damage. Like, when I was doing damage, it was a range between 90 and like 130, right? Well, he has a regen, and that can heal anywhere between 90 and 110. So at most, I'm dealing 20 damage to him per turn. But then he'll do a disruptive wave. And then the next time I attack, it's like 50 damage. So I just think he was just constantly staying at max HP. I just don't think I was doing near enough damage to keep up. Alright, made it back. Gotta fight his lackeys again. And again, I saved right before this, so that way I can get all the seeds back if I need to. So so unless I win, I don't plan to save. Alright, let's fight Hydra. Alright, Orochi sword. And let's get it increased first. Get my defense up. And we lowered your defense, that's good. I don't think I really need Insulate for this fight. Because that ain't that bad. I'll get a buy kill on Anne. And then I'll spend the rest of the time Sage of Stones with Madison. Yeah, I don't really know what else I can really do. I could get another shimmering dress for Madison, but that only helps with her pure defense. It still gives the same amount of breath resistance. Sadly, because Victor is a male, he cannot equip the shimmering dress. Again, I think with this game, other than maybe the hero, and even then that can be debatable, there's no reason to have males in your party. When you have the sexy personality and the shimmering dress, there is no reason. Okay, I think we just attack. We get a insulate. Yeah, physical attacks are not that bad. And then we'll get a bye kill on Anne. I'm gonna need gear tier 12 to enter the first dark dimension. Thanks for informing me about that. Again, my highest gear rank is 8 right now. I'm not even sure if I can get to 9 yet, because I might not be at the right level. But I'll keep that in mind. It's around gear 12. You're done. Now for the zombie. Increase in bye kill, that's all I need. Okay. And one bye kill on Anne, and we're good. Granted, Victor, like, the hero or Victor could deal more damage than Anne. Like, in terms of pure strength, if they were capped out because of the weapons they can use. However, Anne was already super close to getting capped strength. I think Anne just got very good level ups over the course of this journey for strength. And with her higher crit rate, we gotta rely on that. At this point, her crit rate is higher than 1 in 64. At this point. Yeah, get some healing in. Sage of Stone, attack, Sage of Stone. There we go. Alright. Anne's at level 41. That will help. 4 HP. Well, strength and agility are capped anyway. 5 stamina, 6 luck, 1 wisdom. Okay. So first, Madison, trade the Sage of Stone and give it to me. I will have the Gale Bandana equipped. That works. Victor will equip the Thor sword because why not? You're not even going to use it. The Wrecking Flail will give to Madison. Potentially more damage. So me and Victor will have Sage of Stones, and that's all we're really going to do. Anne will have the Hero Ring equipped for more damage. Okay. Madison, heal all. Who needs healing? Everyone but me. Madison's max MP is 300. So we got a ways to go. Let's get that maxed out. Alright. I think all Madison is going to do is she's just going to cast Bye Kill on Anne. And that's it. That's all she's... Oh, wait. I forgot. What about Wizard's Ring? I know I have like a ton in here I never used. It's not Lifestone. Staff of Reflection. You know what? Well, I'll give one to Madison. Because if she's not gonna... If there's a turn where she's not using Buy Kill, she could cast that on herself. It'll cast Bounce, and it could protect her from, like, a single Snowstorm, basically. Not Ice Breath, but Snowstorm. It only works on the user, though. So, as an extra move, sure. Why not? Zombie... Oh, take a Light Orb. Not that. Dark Outfit. Gas Sword. Small... Where are my Wizard Rings? Mist Staff, Sleep Staff. Smart Glasses. Oh, wait. You know what? I think Victor and Madison should have the magic shields. We're risking it for physical attacks, but he doesn't use physical attacks as often as his magic. So I'm risking that. Again, where's my Wizard's Rings? There they are. Okay. Give one to Madison. Give one to Victor. And why not? We'll give one to me. Okay. Again, 300 MP. I think we're basically ready. Just once we get the MP maxed out, we're good to go. Alright. Everyone's ready to go. You see, Zoma, I'm not going to be the one defeating you today. It's our martial artists. Okay. Sage of Stone, Sage of Stone. Attack. Buy Kill. 105 damage without any buffs. We're already at a good start. That is already a great start. Okay. Sage of Stones, and since Madison's not doing anything, we'll use the Staff of Reflection to maybe help her out with Snowstorm. When I get your 11 characters, I can show your roster again? Okay. Just going through the motions that don't really need much besides what characters it does. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Hold on. Let me set up the Battle Royale. I did not catch how much damage Anne did. Now I'll let Madison attack. 220 damage. 220 damage. That's already a lot better. Oh, I think we got this now. Now that I'm using my MP more conservatively. And Madison's doing 30 damage with the flail. Set up Buy Kill. Zoma's used Bounce. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Alright. Sage of Stones. Might as well Staff of Reflection. 280 damage. Yeah, we're doing a lot better now. Even when he uses Disruptive Wave, I'm either breaking even or doing more than what he's healing. Alright. Sage of Stone, Sage of Stone. Oh, this ain't good. Who are you attacking? Okay, good. Yeah, I might be jinxing this a little too early, but I think we got this. It'll take some time, but I think we got this. And without any buffs, is already doing somewhere between 90, basically 90 plus. Basically keeping even with his regen. And if I get a buy kill, we're talking 200 damage. So, it'll take some time, but I think we got this. We were already lasting long enough anyway. Madison was the only one that was dying. Dang it, why can't I get bounce off and then... You know, he may not use Snowstorm if he sees that there's a bounce in play. I never thought about that. Let's try it. See, like nearly 200. It's still a range no matter which way you go. I wonder if he's more obligated to use Disruptive Wave once he sees that you have a bounce equipped. Because he might be thinking he can't hit you with Snowstorm. Okay. You know what? Victor needs healing. Okay. Let's heal Victor. Okay, there we go. Maybe if I don't use Bounce. Maybe he won't use Disruptive Wave as much. Maybe I'll just attack. Oh, 146. And still hasn't gotten a crit yet. I wonder if the Shroud, like, prevents him from getting hit by crits. Maybe that's a passive that I don't know about. Disruptive Wave. Ice Breath. Actually, does it say anything about... Zoma is immune to anything you throw at him. On top of that, he will regenerate 90 to 110 HP per round. By kill. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about it being immune to crits. I'm not seeing anything about that. Luck doesn't affect crit rate, so... I don't know what's going on, honestly. I might need to heal Victor. But maybe not now. I'll attack. And you know, when he physically attacks Victor, it helps me. It just helps me. It deals more damage to him. Okay. Sage of Stone, attack, buy, kill. I think we got this. It's just a matter of time. But yeah, like you said, Hawkhorn Dog, I'm kind of just going through the motions. I don't really spend too much time on it. Again, I just kind of use the auto bow to power up my gear for certain characters. Just to make things easier later on. And also, a lot of the time, I'm just, like, wanting to work on other things. So it's like, I'll spend a few minutes, use up my stamina, and then move on, you know? I haven't really spent a long time on it, you know? It's not like when I was able to play Dissidia, you know? Where stamina wasn't really a problem. Where with Dissidia, I could literally just spend a Sunday just grinding. I would do that sometimes in Dissidia. Because that game respected my time. Again, it's kind of why I just don't like stamina systems in mobile stuff and gacha stuff. I understand having it in certain areas, but, like, I don't know. If you let me go through story mode without having to use stamina, it just means I could just go through how much or how little as I want to. Oh, did I not buy kill, Anne? I guess not. I must have missed a disruptive wave. Yeah, I must have missed a disruptive wave there. You know, it's been a while since I played Heroes, but when I played Heroes, I just kind of wanted to work on getting characters to level 40 and stuff. But I remember the grinding in the tower just took too much time because you had to play it itself. I forget, is there an auto win in that? There probably isn't. You probably have to do it all yourself. Buy kill. And so far has not gotten a single crit. And she has a high chance. I think the Shroud protects him from critical hits. Like, I'm not reading anything that says that's what it does. But I have a feeling that's what's actually happening. Luck doesn't affect crits. What is this luck anyway? I don't see a luck stat. Zoma doesn't... Luck stat... Enemies don't have luck stats. You have to pay for a fair pass, so the game just auto-bows as many times as you got stamina for you. But it's not a sim like Strike Force, so... Yeah, exactly. There isn't really, like, an auto-bow to do, so you have to actually do all the grinding yourself. And one thing that I found annoying with Heroes when I was trying to do the level grinding, depending on what characters I'm trying to train, I would want the opponents to be certain elements to give myself a better advantage. So you're just constantly hitting the refresh. And, you know, as I was just saying, I don't think he could get hit by crits and just got a crit. So never mind. I was just very unlucky, I guess. But yeah, I would constantly hit the refresh to try to change what the enemies are going to be to make it easier for whatever unit I'm trying to train up. And that takes some time. Oh, did I... Did he use Disruptive Wave? I've been, like, half paying attention. Yeah, he Disruptive Waved me at some point. Sometimes I kind of see the animation in the corner of my eye, and I confuse it with any of the other, like, whether it's the Breath Attack or the Snowstorm. Like, out of the corner of my eye, they're all blue, so... There we go. Again, it's just a matter of time right now. But the other thing with Faye is, because there's an ideal way for characters to... Because you get the different characters, and you'll get multiple copies, but hey, this one has better attack but lower speed, but this one has a better speed but lower res. I'm worried that some of the characters that I powered up are not as ideal. So it just kind of feels like I wasted my time a little bit. But I was trying to get level 40 5-star so I could get like that support dialogue, basically. And it appears in the... Like, there's a support log menu for that I was gonna work on filling out, basically. But I don't know. I just think heroes just didn't really respect my time if I wanted to level grind. Get another buy kill. Stone, attack. Yeah, it's kind of hard to do an auto battle for a tactic game like Faye. So yeah, just keep attacking. Disruptive Wave. You don't use the training tower. Then if you wanted to level up your characters, what do you do? Maybe that's part of my problem. Maybe that is part of my problem. Okay. And with magic shields, Madison's taking less damage. You know what? It was a good idea I did magic shields. He doesn't use physical attacks nearly enough. That's helping out Victor as well. Special maps, special training, choose the map close to units level and then click auto. Maybe I'll boot it back up just to check that out and see what you're talking about. Because who knows, maybe I'll then get back into it a little bit, I don't know. Or not. I don't know. Disruptive wave. Yeah, okay, yeah, he did use Disruptive Wave. I had to think for a second. Bye, kill. You know, now I'm thinking about it. I could give Anne the Meteorite Bracer. Even though her speed, her agility, and strength are capped, her strength is actually above cap because of the Meteorite Bracer. Or the Warrior's Rain. Warrior's Armlet. So that would mean, if you can give her the Meteorite Bracer, she would have 500 agility. Or 510. Assuming that's how it even works. Maybe at this point the armlet is not actually doing anything. Like, there's no way to get it over 255. No, there has to be a way to get it over 255. Zoma has an attack of 500. Yeah, there has to be a way to get it over 255. Zoma has an attack of 500. So, but maybe the only way for you to get it over 500 is through accessories. Again, what's his max HP again? 4,500? Okay. Again, this is a slow fight due to his regen, but I'm making it work. You know what? No. Actually, yeah, I'll heal Victor. I have a feeling he needs it. That was a good call. That was a really good call. Yeah, maybe I would try special training. Oh, wow. Okay, we need to revive Madison. Our first death of this fight so far. With Disruptive Wave and Ice Breath. That's actually a pretty good time for him to use Disruptive Wave. There we go. Again, right now, Anne's just kind of keeping about even with his regen when she's not affected by By-Kill. Out of the few turns when she is affected by By-Kill, she is doing more. So, it's slow, but it's working. Yeah, I think if I try to cast Bounce, he's just guaranteed to want to use Disruptive Wave. I want to try to keep Anne with her attack buff as long as possible. Man, Anne went last that time. How often does that happen? Kind of wish this turn for Anne was swapped with the last one. you know, go last so that way she gets the buff for this turn, but got the attack in last time. Our speed is weird. Speed is very weird. Okay, why Odin wants to see the Asker Trio? Why does he want to see the Asker Trio? Is it because of their weapons? I'm assuming this is the Odin from Awakening. Might be okay. Okay, Victor should get a full heal. There's Disruptive Wave. Nice breath. To put them on trial. He also wants Rune. What's Rune? Is that a weapon? Kill. It's a hero's character, not an awakened character. Oh, Odin's a new character. Okay. It's very confusing when you have multiple characters by the same name. I forget, was he Odin in Awakening or Fates? You know what? I think he was called Odin in Fates. Either way, it's the same. It's that same character. Like, you knew who I was talking about. And we have defeated Zoma without the need of the Light Orb. That is the last of the achievements, and I wish it was actually visible on screen, but it took me 62 hours to do all this, to master Retro Achievements. We're done! We are done with Dragon Quest III. I might as well at least do the ending stuff again. Because why not? You know, let the credits roll. It's more fitting that way. But yeah, we have completed Dragon Quest III with Retro Achievements. We've basically gone above and beyond, basically. Because that Zoma fight was an optional challenge. You never have to fight him that way. But yeah, it's good to know that I don't know if you need a martial artist. It just helps a lot because of the higher crit rate. But you basically need someone with max attack to really do it. Whether it's your character or maybe the warrior. You basically need someone with max attack to outdo the damage. Where the hell is the staircase? There it is. Wait, can I cast outside? Oh, right, this... I forgot Zoma cast this place in a no spell zone. So that's why you can't cast outside. You know what? That's probably why he did it. Because if I cast outside, the last time I was outside was right outside Zoma Citadel. It would bring me there. Instead. He's a child who has the power to read a long-lost language. Odin wants him to uncover the secrets of the universe. Probably has to ask a trio on trial. You know, the nation... If you know of a nation, specifically their rulers are capable of killing death and the gods of time, you probably not want them around. That's true. You either not want them around or you want them to be allies with you. You know, one or the other. No in between. Like, and when I say allies, like, you have to be, like, best buds. Let's go ahead and just wrap this up. Did my PNG freeze? It's been frozen this entire time, wasn't it? I don't know how long it was frozen. I might as well fix that. Even though I probably don't need it, but it doesn't feel right. There we go. Got it fixed. Got it fixed. Okay. There we go. Let's go ahead and meet up with the king and get the ending credits going. I've already gone through all this, so I'm just gonna, like, speed it up. You defeated Zoma. You were, the world connected to above has been severed. You cannot go back home. You're stuck here. You're stuck here, Scottbot. We give you the title of Loto or Erdrick, whatever translation we're doing. You are a true hero. You shall start a legend. So they took away Baldur's invincibility. About to kill him. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's either you don't want them around, Hot Corn Dog, or you just need to be the closest allies to them as you possibly can, so that they would never betray you. Ever. No in between. You know what? I think we're gonna do that. Okay. Yeah, this is probably a good time to wrap up. First of all, let's set up... Let's look at our achievements. With that, we have them all. Let me scroll to the very top. All of them are complete. I'm going a little too fast, but... 97 achievements out of 97. So that is all done. We have mastered Dragon Quest III. So, next up for Dragon Quest, the next time we go to Dragon Quest, there's a few options and it really depends on what I have at the time when we come back. Ask your trio, don't mess around. It's why I say, can't imagine the engaged villain doing anything there. Right. They'll just put a stop to him before he can even do anything. Collection is complete. Yeah, the Erdrick trilogy is done. So, when it comes to Dragon Quest, the next Dragon Quest game we'll probably end up doing is either Dragon Quest IV, probably the DS version, probably with RetroAchievements. If I get my hands on them, though, there is the HD 2D versions of 3, and eventually 1 and 2 are getting that same treatment later this year. I can see myself playing both those versions and see what's different. I did say, though, that I basically streamed a normal 100% playthrough on SNES. If we do HD 2D of 3... I think we need to do some sort of challenge run. Maybe the hero by himself. That's like the only one I could think of. I don't know what other challenge run you could do in Dragon Quest III other than just solo. You know, just do what your dad did. Go on your own adventure. You don't need help from anyone else. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 remake, I'm not sure. Those two games, you can't really do challenge runs for those, based on how the structure of those two games even are. But yeah, it's those 3 games that I'm thinking of the next time we do Dragon Quest. 4 or the remakes of 1, 2, and 3. I mean, I could boot up Builders or Heroes, but that's different. The next game we're going to stream, though, unless I get a different suggestion, I plan to stream some Metal Gear. My plan is Metal Gear 1 and 2 on the MSX, Metal Gear 1 and 2 on the NES, and then Metal Gear Solid, and then probably VR missions. which that's kind of tied with Metal Gear Solid. I'd like to try to do retro achievements for all those games. If for some reason I have trouble, I have the Switch version, the Master Collection. But yeah, I plan to do Metal Gear starting next week. What I don't know is the order of how I want to do things. I don't know if I want to do MSX1 and then MSX2 and then the NES versions, or if I want to do MSX1, NES1, MSX2, NES2, because they're like direct comparisons to each other. Because the reason why I would do both is because the MSX versions are the games that Kojima made himself, and then the NES versions are just like alternate takes of those games. Well, the first one mainly, like almost down. I don't know if downgrade is the right word, but it's almost like an alternate take. And then if you look at NES2 versus the MSX version, they are completely different games. So I think maybe doing 1 and then 1, 2 and then 2, back to back to each other to do direct comparisons might be the way I might handle it. Who knows? But yeah, I do want to try to do retro achievements for those. At the very least, we'll probably do that with Metal Gear Solid, and there's going to be a lot to do in Metal Gear Solid. There's a lot of secrets. Yeah, Kojima made the MSX one. The NES ones were done by other groups. But yeah, at the very least, we'll do retro achievements on Metal Gear Solid. I don't know about the first ones. We'll see. Anyway, I guess I'll start wrapping it up. Thanks for everyone who showed up. I'm doing these streams Monday through Friday at noon Pacific time. If you want to see the old streams that are not on Twitch anymore, they're on YouTube at ScottBot64 Stream Archives. There's a link in the About page. Like I said, next week, we'll start Metal Gear, unless I get a different idea otherwise. However, next Tuesday, it will be a different stream. I got a collab planned, actually. Just like a one-off collab plan with someone else. That will be done an hour earlier than what I normally do, though. But that's on Tuesday. And then Monster Hunter, like, of course. Let's see. We can raid... I doubt anyone's playing Dragon Quest. So maybe I'll just raid someone that I know. Yeah, who do I know? We'll go Lunar. It's been a while. Alright. We'll set this up. And saw a dude's playthrough of it partially. You're talking about Metal Gear. Yeah, it'll be interesting. Anyway. Sorry. Have a good day. Later. See you next week. Collabing with Ninja? No, I'm not collabing with Ninja. Anyway, have a good day. Later. See you next week for Metal Gear. Metal Gear.